What's up, guys? We're filming another YouTube video. I think this is gonna be like part 2 on the mini Jeep series. Right now, in this video, we're gonna end up be cutting off the rest of what we're gonna be cutting off the rest of what all needs to be cutting off. I'll show you on what needs to be cut off. So yeah, I have yet not ordered me a mic, and I'm working on that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get all the tools set up, and we'll just go ahead and start getting to the project. Now I finally figured out what motor I want to put in this thing, and I'll announce it at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. And don't cheat and just skip right to the end of this video, because then that just looks bad, man. Like, don't do that. It's not cool. Anyways, let's go get the tools. Alright, I got my grinder with my cut-off wheel, and now we're just going to start cutting. Not much else to explain, but, well, I guess I'll show you on what I'm cutting. Alright, first what I'll be cutting is I'll be cutting this dash off. All I have to do is cut it here and then right here, so it shouldn't be too bad. And then I'll be cutting these and then this bar, and I'll be cutting here, here, there's gonna be a lot of here's, and then here, 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 and then that mounting bracket over there. I don't know if I showed that bar in there, but now I'll be cutting that panel out, and then underneath it, and then I'll be cutting off the shock mounts. Actually, I don't know if I'll be cutting these off right here, those two, because I want the body still to make sure it fits. So I probably won't cut. Jeez, excuse me. But anyways, I probably won't be cutting those off. I'll be cutting out this steering column or shaft, whatever you want to call it, upper and lower shaft, and I will be cutting off the axle brackets. If that like makes sense. So I may have to do like some today and then some tomorrow, but no big deal. It'll still all be in the same video. And I forgot to record it, but like I took off the back tires, and I took off the shocks, but it's not like it was like really thrilling or anything, but yeah. So let's go ahead and start cutting. Alright, there we go. We got it out. The old Loud&Slow Motorsports dash out of the 200 Jeep is out. Now, we're going to have a better dash in the future. I'm ready for it, but this is out and can go to scrap. I'm going to pull off the rest of the stuff on it, of course, like the lights, the switch panel, these other switches. And yeah, I don't know about that sticker. Alright, so unfortunately that's going to be all for tonight, but tomorrow we'll come back and we'll go ahead, kill out there and basically most of this front end, and yeah. But we have gotten the chain cut because I'm putting a new chain on. We've gotten the old seat and gas tank mount and that bar cut out. That honestly was not that strong. I literally broke it off with my hands. My welds kind of suck, so. But then we got that out. So overall, I'd say tonight has been a pretty good night. Now we have, oh, and we got that cut out. But anyways, now we have this back area, room to play with. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and catch you guys in the morning, and we'll start on the front, and we'll also be removing the steering wheel and whatever else we don't need. We may end up cutting that out, who knows. So anyways, we'll catch you guys in the morning. So I think unfortunately this is gonna be the end of this video. I am not gonna start cutting on the rest. It's about to rain and I'm trying to get this video out, so but in the next video we'll be cutting this steering column out and everything. Then we'll be cutting off these shock mounts, and we should be cutting out the jack shaft as well, and also cutting out the front so that way we can get ready for the new front end. Which, if you haven't seen my other video, we did just pick up a Honda 300EX. It's a 1997. There's no lugs on there, but anyways, it's pretty clapped out. I plan on doing a build series on it, so that video should be already out and published. But anyways, I was going to use this frame. I was going to cut it about here and somewhere down in there before the this side of the A-arm, but I decided not to because I want to do a build series on this. So with that being said, I will be using a different fuller frame for the front suspension. Probably be using a Polaris Outlaw 525 front end and rear, so that way we can have a rear independent suspension with change drive diff. And that's the only sport four-wheeler I've ever seen with the change drive diff. So therefore we're gonna have to wait a little bit more on this, but in the meantime we'll end up having the frame redone and having a new one here, and then this old one will go to scrap. So sucks, but it'll go to scrap, or I may just give it away, I don't know. But anyways, if y'all enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Helps me out. I think we're sitting around 105 to 107 subs. I'm hoping to have a 1,000 subs by the time this thing is done, so it would mean a lot to me. And if y'all are questioning on what this spoiler is, it's a Suzuki 250. May do a video on it later throughout the channel, but let me know if y'all want to. So anyways, this is Loud and Slow Motorsports out.